Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Retribution, a Plague's Tale Innocence on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we're going to be getting into our primary gameplay mechanic. Yeah, we're 3 parts in, and although we have, we have our stealth action, we have our survival and crafting elements, and our escort elements, we still haven't actually encountered the primary obstacle of this game, believe it or not.
You mean the elephant in the room?
Not the elephant, no. Elephants are mythologically afraid of this element, actually.
No, elephants are proven to be actually quite scared of even a mouse.
Yeah, why is that? Have we ever actually parsed out why that is?
It's an evolutionary adaptation, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm coming.
It's a church, Mr. Cloud. A very large church at that.
Explore the church.
Whoa. Why are there candles?
The candles are to show that you're thinking of someone.
Oh, can I light one?
If you want to. Don't burn yourself.
Thank you.
He found a shrining spot.
Light all the candles, and you will unlock
Mommy?
the super secret weapon hidden behind the iron grate.
I don't actually get all that good a look at this saint. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. I assume based on Amicia's
It's funny. The sound.
based on Amicia's quote there, that was supposed to be Saint Christopher.
The saints are coming.
We can stand behind the lectern.
Forgive me for the evil I have just committed. I never...
Amicia, you're really squeezing me.
Sorry.
Yeah, Amicia is not okay with the fact that she just had to kill somebody multiple times.
Oh, of course. I mean, just like Elizabeth from
drink it!
Bioshock.
What's it for?
Praying.
Can I use it to talk to Mommy and Daddy?
We'll do
These
it
two
together.
have been ripped out of a sheltered existence and thrust into the grisly and violent, gritty world of death, murder, and combat.
Specifically of 14th century plague-ridden France.
Hey, look!
But at least they're well aware of it.
Climb up.
But a book can only tell you so much.
It won't,
Welcome
Hugo.
to the
Trust me.
School of Hard Knocks.
Amicia, there's someone there.
Children, what are you doing here?
Father, we need help.
Leave! It's dangerous. You have no business being here.
But there's items over there.
Please, it's important. We should go and talk to him.
Right. Let's first find the pathway down.
Because,
We
we
have
still
this
have to
moment
escort
of
our little brother
separation.
Where
everywhere.
Laurentius is?
It has to be him. It has to.
Oh, they've broken everything.
What's going on here?
Perhaps they're building bigger beds?
I don't think that's it.
I mean,
He
it would be
thinks
really
that
nice if they
they,
did build bigger beds. Ooh, more
Maybe
sulfur.
they're sleepwalking.
So it is actually relatively important while you're going through this mostly narrative section to pick up as many of the crafting materials as you can, because we're about to need a lot
that
of
smell.
them. Not as many as we're picking up, mind you, but
Medicinal
we are
herbs.
going to need a lot of
The
them.
monks must have put them in the water to purify themselves.
This would be a great
Never used to do
opportunity
the
to
same.
hide an achievement-related collectible or two as well.
Yeah, we
At
found the
least
rosary,
one.
which is one of the trinkets. So leather.
More crafting material. The environment is trying to tell you, you can't go over there.
Now, despite how linear the game is, the environments that you get are expansive enough to actually hide a great deal of crafting materials for you if you bother to explore them.
Well, just like in Resident Evil 7, that objects will only make themselves
Hugo, we have to keep
pronounced in
Wait, come here. It will
position
protect you
as you
and
approach
protect
them.
you.
Oh,
So then, the closer you
Alright.
get, the more
Now we
readily
can
you
go.
can see the
Thank you,
icon
Hugo.
indicating
You're
that there's an
welcome.
item in the environment you can get.
Thank you, Hugo. Alright, some fabric and some more rocks. Always need more rocks.
Lots of rocks.
Alright, so where did that monk end up, Mr. Cloud? Or is he a friar? Here he is.
Father,
You again. I told you to
just a
leave.
moment. Just a...
You have no idea. Leave while you still can.
Please, someone has to help us. Do it for him at least.
The Robert de Rune, coat of
We are
arms.
his children. We are looking for Laurentius, the doctor.
You are
know
condemned,
him?
children.
Yes, I know him. And I know he used to look after your family. He spoke of you. I am Father Thomas.
Hey, Father
Your
Thomas.
presence here is not a good sign.
The
I am not
Inquisition.
the person you are looking
They
for,
came and
but
they-
I can lead you to the person you are looking for, so that your
can
quest
imagine.
may continue.
But what is
I
happening
am not the one
is
to whom you
far
turn this
worse.
quest in.
You must leave immediately, or you will die.
But, Father, the villagers wanted to kill us.
They're mad. They're mad. Oh, Laurentius. Laurentius. No, I cannot leave the church, but an exit through the crypt of the Three Saints. It may not be
So
too
now
late.
we must go catacomb diving,
I
Mr.
shall
Cloud.
try to
Catacomb
follow
diving in
Pastor
14th
Laurentius'
century
father.
France during the
that,
bubonic plague. Do you think this
God
is a
watch
good
over
idea?
Well, they can't hurt us if they're already
Seems
dead.
calm For the moment. Come.
I mean, that's true for the people in there, but we're still taking place on Earth as far as we know, so...
Bubble.
This is also back during a time when
Father,
numerous
Why
hidden
are there
chambers
crosses on
and
the village
passageways needed to be
Is it really
established in case, for example, the king of France had to escape from
Sickness
invaders.
spread. First in families, then to everyone. Fever, boils. People started dying. And when we finally found out where it came from, why,
More plot.
Yes, lots of plot.
and where did it come from?
we're nearly there. Brother Morel should be here. We are the last two remaining.
Yeah, I noticed that only one of these characters is holding a torch right now.
Although there are plenty of candles floating around.
And this man does not look very strong.
Brother Morel. Stay here.
Thanks for passing the torch, Father Thomas.
Well, how is he supposed to
Brother
see
Morel.
without the torch? Oh, because there are candles down here.
Brother?
Sadly,
What is the
Father
matter?
Thomas, I think your
Father?
limp is showing.
So you ready to meet the primary obstacle of the game, Mr. Cloud?
I've been waiting for this.
There we go. The bubonic plague swarm of rats. This is honestly,
Damn, dude.
this is honestly one of the big things that the game was actually sold on. Specifically, the fact that that each of these rat models are able to be on screen and flow mostly perfectly throughout the gameplay, and it actually does work quite well for most of the game.
They are carnivorous rats.
Yes, they are very carnivorous rats. But thankfully, as Father Thomas passed us the torch, we have the ability to fend off the rats using the torch.
Where did they come from?
This is the primary game. This is the primary gameplay interaction for a majority of the game. These rats are going to be hounding us for the entirety of the game, and it is our job to figure out puzzles and puzzle solutions by dodging them as best we can.
Keep moving.
Go back in your holes.
Yes, and Brother Morel has been ate.
I'll have to put the torch down.
No, please.
He's been
Calm
bitten
down.
in half below the
We'll
waist.
still have light.
But then what?
We'll find something.
It's a sconce. It's called a torch sconce.
She doesn't need to call it a sconce, Mr. Cloud. A torch holder is perfectly fine.
I don't understand why there are so many fire. We need some fire.
Behold, fire. Unfortunately, this is not a torch, so this is a timed segment. It is very possible to die here.
Yep.
Calm down, Hugo. The light will
Indeed.
protect us, all right?
All right.
And there'll be a cutscene. And it'll be grisly. Very ugly. You'll say, boy, I hope I never have to see that again.
The priest spoke of a way out through the crypt.
Oh, we're gonna need another stick.
Amicia, the 3 statues.
Crypt of the Three Saints. It's the exit the father spoke of.
Escape the
Find
rats.
another way.
Alright, some more fabric.
I'll give you a hand.
Yes.
Piggyback time. No.
Alright, so from here we need to find a stick in order to or
Up there, Amicia.
thwap!
Be able to knock it down.
Slang.
Come on.
Try not to look. We can't do anything for them now.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
I know. Come on. Come on. Get up there.
I honestly really like
You're
the
a big
narrative,
boy
the
now,
narrative and
Hugo.
the tension that we end up experiencing through most of the game for this. But yeah, the soundtrack specifically stresses these points very nicely.
Keep knocking down the safety. Find the glowing, shining thing. Oh my god.
They are actually rather inventive with some of these puzzles. Not all of them, honestly.
Magical at this point too. See, there's this constant condition in the universe called the law of conservation of energy. Oh, so it did actually no, it's still
Yeah.
swinging. Yeah, see, the kinetic energy of objects is lost due to friction. Therefore, this torch eventually should stop swinging at the same velocity and intervals as it is right now because of the heat lost by the friction with the air molecules.
I mean, it is generating its own heat with the fire.
But he is a technical term meaning useless energy lost by contact with other objects, especially with respect to friction and kinetic
Right.
energy.
Unfortunately, we didn't get enough stuff to get any upgrades yet. But I want to figure out what I want to get for upgrades. I think specifically, we're trying. The first thing that we're actually trying to get is the pouch for our first upgrade.
No rats.
Rocks.
How could we think of crafting at a time like this?
I don't see any torches. How can we? What are we going to do?
Knock down the sack.
That seems to keep them busy.
Are you sure?
Oh, it's a diversion because they're hungry.
Yeah, they're trying to eat us after all. And
Indeed.
go!
Okay, now go through the hole in the middle before they consume. Get the leather, get the crafting materials. You only have so much time. Quickly now.
Down there, the 3 saints.
We're getting closer to the way
Save
out.
point.
Oh, and more saltpeter. Haha.
The house that Peter built.
Let's be careful.
I wish we could take this this standing torch with us. Honestly, it would be very nice. Some alcohol.
Well, we gotta hold the torch with one hand, and we gotta hold our kid brother with the other. Okay, hit the. Climb onto the table.
We'll be safe if we
Everyone
go
knows
way.
that rats can't go on tables.
Well, these rats can't, and plus there is some
We won't
limitation
fall.
here.
Hold
So
my hand tight.
Don't fall. That's what the game developer said to the tester.
Okay.
I see it. I see the shiny. You got to drop the meat.
And go.
Da-da-da-da-da-dun.
There's a hole in the grating.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. You missed.
I'll lift this
Try
up.
again.
Can you get the torch?
Yes.
Quick time event.
The game actually uses QuickTime events for the most part very well.
Hugo, hurry up! Come on!
We are in a nightmare world.
Are you alright?
Yes. Stay where you are. The ground is rotten.
And so now Hugo has to escort us over to the end of the hallway.
Get back.
We'll find a way. Don't worry. As long as you have the torch, you'll be safe.
But what about you?
We'll move
Don't
together.
worry, Hugo. That torch
Way,
has
the light coming
unlimited
through the
health.
grating will protect me too.
Well, yeah, it's in a torch sconce,
Here
Mr.
we go
Taylor.
then.
Mr.
Slowly.
Cloud.
Very good.
Well, yeah, but it's made out of materials that soon will be consumed as well.
Oily rags actually in this game. Oily rags may as well be permanently lightable.
Where can I get through?
The hole behind you. That's the only way I can see. Go through there and I'll meet you on the other side.
Okay, put it in the sconce
Just
and
stop
then
if you see
climb
rats.
over.
I'll be with you very quickly.
Alright, but please hurry.
In the next episode, we'll continue our way through the church. Be safe, everybody. We're coming, Hugo.
Dun dun dun.
Hugo! Talk to
He
me!
has become the Prince of Rats.